Good morning, guys and gals. Man, I live in a beautiful place. I'm going to start this little talk this morning with a lesson. In life, when you look at one thing too closely, for instance, my hand on this screen, what else do you see? Not much else, because you're looking at my hand so closely. You don't notice the things around it. You don't stop to smell the roses because you're too focused on that one thing. And for me, I've brought up my story many times. I'm a recovered drug addict. I was in and out of prison, in and out of jail for years. I was unhealthy. I was a 123-pound drug addict, injecting drugs into every vein that I could find. I got to the point where I had no veins left, and they're finally coming back now after about 12 years. And what did I do to change that? What did I do to begin to start making my life better? Well, I stopped focusing so closely on me and started noticing the other things in the world and focusing on them. Literally, I got clean at first when I found out that my first daughter was about to be born. My ex-wife, we have a great relationship now, and I'm so thankful for that. But it took that to break me out of that negative thought pattern that I was in for most all of my life. I stopped thinking about me. I started thinking about her. And that caused me to stop looking so much at myself and start looking more at what I can do to affect her life in a good way, to be a good father, to be a good example. I started thinking about the people that put time into my life to raise me, to build me into the person that I could possibly be. My father, my mother, my siblings, my grandparents, all of the good examples in my life. And I had a lot of them. Even with those good examples, I still focused too much on me. And the problem is when you're focusing too much on you, like I said, it's all you see. But it also amplifies the negative aspects of you. Most of the times, people develop depression, anxiety, and all these negative mental health issues because they're focused too close on themselves, because you're worried too much about your past, your regret, your doubts, where you've been, too much on your future, worrying about what's to come, and even too much on your present. What am I doing now? Why am I so lame? It took me years to break free of those neural pathways. As I've spoke about neural pathways many times, but when you do things over and over again, when you live in a certain manner and you keep taking the same pathways, it beats those pathways down until they become easy to walk. Just like walking through a field full of weeds. If you walk that same path so many times, guess what? The weeds get taken out. They get beat down. The path becomes easier to walk. And because I had been so self-centered for so long, so caught up in myself and my issues, and yes, I dealt with depression, bipolar disorder. I was medicated until I was 36 years old. From the age 14 to 36, pretty much always medicated. But it took me taking those new pathways and beating them down little by little, walking through the weeds, walking through the rocks, walking through the barren terrain, the terrain that wasn't walked before. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to break free from being self-centered. It's hard because you have to catch yourself. You have to stop yourself from focusing so much on those negative things in your life, your issues, what kind of person you've been in the past, because you ain't your past. The truth is, if you really want to make your life more about others and get out of that negative loop of thinking too much about yourself, then you have to make it about more than just you. You have to build a better story. You have to build a story that's going to inspire others, that's going to help others, that's going to show others love. I still loved people during my downtime in life. For sure, I felt love for people. But it wasn't real pure love, because real pure love is an action. If you really love someone, you show it with your actions. You show it with what you do for them. You show it with what you show to them. And in this day and age, with social media and the internet, your story gets spread quicker than ever before. Everyone's stories inspire other people. And your story can make or break somebody. It's a fact. You can be their inspiration, their reason to do better by being a good example, or you can be their excuse. Well, he didn't do that. Well, he's living his life and he's doing this. Don't be that. People see your story all the time. And if they don't see it happening, they hear about it later. So make your story a good one. Stop making it so much all about you. Because truthfully, there's no way to live a happy life when it's all about you. Even if you create something, if you make something awesome, what good is it if you can't show it to other people? What good is it if it only affects your life and nobody else's? It doesn't carry much weight. So this week, if you want to make your week better, stop making it so much about you. Make it about the people that you care about. Make it about your family, those people that supported you along the way. They deserve the best version of you. And you're not going to be able to do it all by yourself. None of us can. Like when I got clean off drugs and changed my life, I definitely didn't do it on my own. I had many stories to look up to. I had many people that inspired me and motivated me. And I'm still working to become better. I'm in the process. I love you guys. That's why I make these videos. Because it ain't all about me. I want you guys to have a good, valuable life. It's about me in a way, because making these videos keep me accountable. They keep me working on myself, because I want to be good for you. I want to be good for the world. I want to be good for my kids. I want to be good for the people that I care about. And when you're truly in that state of mind, when you're trying to be good for the world, when you're trying to have a positive impact, you're going to work on yourself anyways. You're going to become better by making it less about you. It isn't all about you. I love you guys. And I hope you have an amazing week this week. And as always, I'll be back with more videos later. Peace.